Nation.
Good morning and welcome to Turn It Up a Notch Tuesday, the first edition of 2017. I love you all, and those of you that have been following me for the last several months, I thank you. Today we're going to talk about some power goal setting. Some power goal setting that maybe for some of you that really adopt to this, the best goal setting plan you've ever had. I really mean that because it's simple. We love that KISS philosophy. So I want you to imagine now, and this is something you could watch over and over and over and draw this out, a big circle on a piece of paper. And then at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock, draw smaller circles, kind of like Mickey Mouse ears and Mickey Mouse feet. So there's 5 total circles that you'll see there. And what I want you to do on the top, the big circle, make a line in the middle, and at the top of the circle, I want you to write down what your biggest goal, we call it the BHAG goal, big, hairy, audacious goal is for the next 60 days, January and February. We're gonna work in 5 60-day goal periods this year with a week in between to kind of regroup. I want you to write in your goal. It might be grow your business by $100,000. It might be do $1 million. It might be give 20 demonstrations and you've never given more than 10. But what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? And then below the line, I want you to write down your why, because if the why is strong enough, you'll figure out the how. And if the why isn't strong enough, you'll probably quit. So now you got your goal, you got your why, you got your 4 circles, you got to have a plan, because they say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So the top left circle would be the word more. The top right circle would be the word less. The bottom left circle would be start, and the bottom right circle would be stop. So in order to hit this goal, what are some things you have to do more of? What are some things you have to do less of? What are some things you need to start doing that you've been saying for a long time I'm going to do, and now I'm going to do it at the beginning of this new year? And what do I need to absolutely stop doing? What's hurting you? What's causing you problems in your life and your business? Now, I always say with these action plans, more, less, start, stop, be specific. We call it SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, reviewable by somebody other than yourself, and have a timetable. And so as you're writing in the different things in your plan, make sure it is specific. You can measure it. It is attainable. Reviewable by somebody other than yourself is a big one, and a timetable. I repeated those 5 things twice because they're so critical. The last thing I want to share with you today is at the bottom of your paper, I want you to write 3 lines. The first line should be accountability partners, and you want 2 of them. 2 people that will hold your feet to the fire. 2 people that will absolutely hold you accountable to these goals, not let you off easy, not let you quit. Second is write down a reward. What are you going to treat yourself to in 60 days from now when you hit that big, hairy, audacious goal? And lastly, write down your penalty. What are you going to actually pay to yourself or to somebody else? Or what's going to be the challenge if you don't hit your goal? Remember, the challenge has to be severe enough that you'll do anything to avoid it. So there we have it, a 60-day game plan, a big, hairy, audacious goal, a strong why. Guys, go out there. I know you all want to. You made goals. Some of you made New Year's resolutions. You made goals to go out and rock it in 2017. Here's your plan. I'm Gary Michaels. That's your Turn It Up a Notch Tuesday for January 3rd. Have a rockin' week.